Hello, this is Jerry. I will be showing you how to draw the letter X using 8 rows of div elements and 8 columns of div elements. And as you see in line 6, we have a div with a width of 60 pixels and a height of 60 pixels. And then in the script tag, in the body, we declared row, column, div for actual div element, and br for actual break, because we will be creating those two elements, and we will have to append to the body, and there will be the div and br as variables. So we see here we have a nested loop. We start at 0. You're going to start with 1, but then you have to include the equal, less than or equal to 8. So it's 8 rows of div elements times the number of columns. So it's that times that. So it's, and then we inside the inner loop here, we created the div, save that into this div variable, and then put it into the appendChild, and so that we can append it to the body. And then we look below. After the inner loop here, after line 44, you see the br. We saved the br variable into we created the br tag, the break tag, and then we append it to the body to display it. And so let's look at the layout here, and this will be the layout. So it's an 60 by 60 pixel length, width and height of div elements. There's 8 rows of div elements and 8 columns of div elements, so 8 times 8. So, and then in here we'll be drawing an X. So the X will be like we have a backslash and a forward slash overlapping each other, as you can think about it. And then, so to begin, like in the far top right corner, let's start with we're going to start here. We're going to call it this black here. Let's go back. Let's comment this out here. Remove this comment symbol here, and then we will call it the Pacific div elements to show what we need. Okay, let's start with, the corner will be row 0 and column 0, and it works the same way with with the same 1 and 1 and then 2 and 2, and we display and give that particular div element a black color, a background color of black. So let's go and can Control S and refresh, and there you see. So, and it worked the same way. So we start with a backslash, and let me pull out my notes here. The backslash here, you see I have a notes of rows and columns. So you notice that there's the row and column under the backslash have both the same values, and that's what we want for the backslash. So because the next one over will be 1 and 1, 2 and 2. So I can show you, because you see, okay, right here, we're still in line 23. So we change it to 1 and 1, save it, and so on, and we continue the next one over and down the line. So we go back, and then we can comment this out here, so we can show what we really want in this video. So to start the backslash, we will say, hey, we have the same concept. If row is equal, we have instead of actual values, we have declared a variable, so that we can save that variable each time, save that whatever that value. We declared I up here in line 13. We set it to 0, so that both row and column are the same. So you see if it's the same with line 23 and line 28 and with the line 23. So that I can be changed every time when using the loop. So here we remove this comment out, and so it says, okay, since we already declared and set the value, make sure that when you declare and set the value is outside of the loop here, so it's up here. And then we will say, hey, otherwise it maybe won't change, or it won't like update the I, pretty much. So it's the same concept. We say if I is 0 is equal to the number, it is equal to row number, and if is 0 is equal to the column number, then it will update the I. It will pretty much update the I. So it's they both I's are the same value, so color black, and it'll keep repeating until the last row and column, last row div and column. So let's go ahead and save that. You see the browser, like a refresh, and there you have it. So now we're doing the /. So we'll go back to our notes here. So remember that this I saved the notes I've saved in a file, in a zip folder. So there's a link in the description below with the notes and any other concepts, like the create element method, reference and stuff like that, all linked up in that link below. So yeah, so for the /, it'll be a little bit different. Now either the row or the column will have to change. So the row will be, you see how it's incrementing from 0, 1, and 2, or 0 is still the same as the one in /, but and the difference will be because we're starting, okay, row 0, you see on the left far top row over here, remember we're starting at 0, so row 0, column 7, and we start with 0 for both column and row, so row 0, column 7, right here. So right here, highlighted in blue right here. So 0 and 7, that's right over here. And the next one will be 1 and 6. So row 1 here, column 6. So you know that 7. So is see how 6 and then 7, 6 and 5. So you know that it's decrementing by -1. So you gotta remember that too. So in your head. So let's go to the code here, and for the / line 35. So here, same concepts for the if statement. If row is equal to A, but the only difference between that line 28 and 35 is that row and column won't compare the same values, because they will start at the different values. So A, we declare A up here. We set A equal to 0 and let B is equal to 7. It starts at, they both start at, so A starts at 0, B starts at 7, because B will decrement by -1. So when we have the loop here, like the same thing, like it's A is equal to row and B is equal compared to equal to column, then update the A by +1, and then decrement the start from that 7, the -1, the next one over, which is 6, and then 5 and 4 and down the line. And let's remove the comment symbol here so we can see the result. And then let's go ahead and see the final result here, and there you have it.
Thank you for watching. We have completed our lesson. You are welcome to subscribe, comment, and share. You may go to the comment section of the video or the discussion section in the area of my channel homepage. for a request on any web programming lessons or projects you would like me to show you. Free to code anything.